Back in February of 2020, at the beginning of Lent, I got really envious at a friend of mine because of a goal he and I had made for Lent. He wanted to quit smoking. And, I love acronyms. And so as we were talking, I was writing something on a notepad, and I decided that the acronym for quit smoking would be QS. And I needed to normalize my relationship with food. I used to have out of control food cravings at the wrong time of the day. Like, for example, I would totally miss out on social events because I went out to look for my favorite food that I happened to crave at the time. I would run out of meetings, important networking opportunities at work. And it had gotten out of hand, especially toward the end of 2019. Oh my God. I was missing events. I was missing holiday events. I was a wreck. I almost lost my job over a situation like that. And as he and I were talking, I mused about the idea I could QE. And then as I wrote it down, it dawned on me that QE is also the acronym for quantitative easing. And I remember thinking, if I really did QE, it would be like quantitative easing, right? I would have all this freedom to do all this stuff that I wanted. It would almost be like I had a printing press, but not of money, but of time, of freedom, of space, of not having a mess on my hands and not missing out on social activities. Unfortunately, he has relapsed a few times on his QS, and I still have not discovered a way to QE. And I don't think it's impossible to QE. Let's put it this way: humans have not discovered a way to QE yet. I haven't ruled it out. Unfortunately, every time I talk to my immediate family, especially my mom, she goes into a rage that I would even think about such an idea, and that just drives me to look even harder for the solution to that. My mom and I sometimes don't get along with ideas. See, 20 years ago, my mom used to believe it was impossible to get off of all refined sugar. She thought that you would have blood sugar problems. At the very least, 10 years ago, she started to concede it was possible, but she thought it was a social impossibility, right? She didn't think you could not consume any junk food ever and still have a social life. Lately, I've been proving her wrong about that as well. And she just refuses to believe challenging things, right? Like the idea that one day we could QE. And it just drives me even harder to look for the solution. And I do want to QE one day. Even if it means having to go to heaven, I will do it.